Hey everyone, welcome to another new comic book day. Today was kind of a slow load. I only got 4 books. There wasn't much I wanted this week. So I make it up for it by having a couple of unboxings to show you. So let's get down to it. We'll start with what I picked up from my local comic book shop. I got The House of X, number 2 of 6. Definitely an interesting cover. I like this whole thing you could turn around like that. Interesting. I just finished reading today The Power of X, number 1. It was not, I was not quite happy with the story. Maybe that's because I wasn't quite sure where it was going. The first House of X number 1 was almost like sunshine and daisies, almost. This one, the Powers of X number 1 was like graveyard kind of a thing. It's like complete opposite. So it was kind of hard to balance those two sides. I picked up the Sensational Spider-Man Self-Improvement number 1. Gotta have me Spider-Man, and can't pass up the black suit. I really like how toned he is in this one. See if I can get a little bit better light source. There we go. I think that's better. Don't do slip out of my lap. But love my Spider-Man. Lois Lane, issue 2 of 12. I chose this cover over the variant because while the other one was gorgeous, I try to only get one cover right now, for things, and this one she just looked more badass to me. I mean, that's a kind of expression says, "Mess with me and you'll die twice." I mean, seriously. I'm calling Army Brat for nothing. And I wasn't planning on getting this book today. I was gonna leave it in my pool box, but because my LCS didn't get the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle 95 second print in, I had the extra money freed up for this one. It's Absolute Carnage, the Art Germ variant. I just love, so I can get the right light. I love this cover. I mean, literally looks like, you take the skin off of someone, it literally looks like the muscle that makes up a body is what Carnage looks like. I mean, that light's doing more harm than good. There we go, a little better. I looked through all of them, the whole stack. This was the best one. They really should have gone for a square bound book, for Absolute Carnage here. This how thick this thing is. Square bound would have protected it, because most of these books, at least these, I didn't look through the others, I just looked at the covers. But I checked out each and every one of these to find the best copy. It was in like right down here where the barcode is, like it was already frayed, from like impact wise up here going the same way. So this was the best one. I looked and thought it would be maybe a VF plus VF near mint. I mean, just because a 9.0, kind of a thing. That's what I would say. So I got it. Don't think I'm gonna get any more, but all that hype over Absolute Carnage, I'd be a fool to pass up at least the number 1 copy. Am I right? All right, now for the other stuff. Every Thursday I like to watch. There's a comic book store up in Parker, Colorado, like a suburb of Denver, called Hall of Justice Comic and Collectibles. They do a Thursday streaming from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. local time here in Mountain Standard, so 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific. And I like to watch it just to see what they have for sale. I mean, it's kind of a here's the book, this is the price, you claim it or not. It's not I'll take $1. They list the price and you take it or not. So I've gotten a few books from them, and I only picked up one book this last week here. Not a lot that interested me or was in my budget, for that matter. So, but this one fell within my price range, and it was nice because I was hoping not to spend very much. It's a blank board. They do a good. Hall of Justice definitely does a good job at shipping their books. Never had any problem to. Never any reason to be concerned. Well, they shipped it inside a bag and a board. So they did a really good job to try and protect it. All right, take off the price, post it. All right. I'll take that off a little bit later. This is The Amazing Spider-Man, issue 622. A Morbius Spider-Man cover. Bought it for $5. So, and with the $4.99 price tag, it's pretty much basically what like I would have bought it new. So, nice ASM. I like how they have his hand crashing through the Spider-Man logo. And the webbing looks so detailed. That is awesome. I can't tell if they're making Spider-Man look fat or anorexic the way he's angled. So that's his arm there, and the rest of his body is there. But it's a nice cover. I really like it. All right. Last but not least is kind of a 2 unboxing kind of thing. I unboxed this one last week, but because I wanted to wait, do want to do a boxing of a single video, I decided to wait. And when I bought more books from Economics and Comics on a channel, I decided to save these books and do it all at once. So these next two, these books here and this box here are basically 2 packages I got from 2 separate auctions for Economics and Comics. Got Amazing Spider-Man 104. Craven the appearance, make an appearance. He graded it about 3.5. So, nice book. I loved this. I loved reading this one. Amazing Spider-Man 309. Great McFarlane cover, Mary Jane. This is one of my. I love the way McFarlane or this time period does the Mary Jane. I mean, I love the Mary Jane from the the 200 single when she was first introduced. How she always looked. I mean, that's the classic look, and I'll always love that. But this is the sexy Mary Jane. Who can say no to that one? Amazing Spider-Man 374. Grabbed it. And I got this book, Ghost Rider Fear Itself #1. It's a first appearance of the 3rd Ghost Rider, a Mexican-American woman named Alejandra Jones, I think. I'm not the best with Latina or Latino Hispanic names, whatever the correct term is. It's always confusing to me. Hey Joey, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. All right, and like I said, these are just the ones that I got real recently from him. Cool. All right. Got this one real cheap. What if Doom had become Sorcerer Supreme? What if #52? This was part of his what if auction. All what if books. 52, 54, somewhere in there books. All what if. I came into the auction looking for a single book, and I got it. This isn't it. But I thought it was interesting, Von Doom being Source Supreme. So no one really wanted this, but for $5, I grabbed it. I like this one's concept. What if Captain America were revived today? Issue 44. Very interesting to see what this looks like. Because if any out there read the Life of Spider-Man and all that, if it shows Captain America being revived in the 70s, I believe, or 60s, and he goes off to Vietnam and being pressured to fight the Vietnam War, and he doesn't like the injustice of America's policy during the Vietnam War, and he's trying to save people on both sides. So I imagine it'd be a lot. I mean, I imagine Marvel got it pretty accurate if he were revived today in the 2000s. Yeah, it does look like a cool book. I can't wait to read it. I wonder if it's going to do each of the time periods, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. Since obviously the 90s isn't now, but all right. And this is the book I wanted. I really, really wanted. And I had to fight tooth and nail for it. And I came out on top. I'm overpaid a little bit, I think, but I have it. And it completes the two. Because it was part of a 2-volume thing. What if the Amazing Spider-Man had married the Black Cat? I already have What If Spider-Man and What If Spider-Man Didn't Marry Mary Jane. Issue number 20 of What If here but I needed this one. So I find this one very interesting. Can't wait to read this one. For some reason, I don't find this one ending. I don't see this marriage ending very well. From what I know of Black Cat at the time, she was a little mentally unstable, I think, according to the story at the time, and all that with her Black Cat powers. But I could be mistaken. I don't know. All right. That's all the books I have for today, so I'll wrap this up by mentioning again, I am running a contest. Here's the link for it's a small contest where I'm trying to get a new logo for my channel. Something that fits my channel a little bit more. My Spider-Man, Superman kind of thing. I mainly picked a cool picture of a cool time from a storyline I liked for Superman. But I want something that fits my channel a little bit better, and fits me. So there's the link. I'll post it down below too after this is done loading. Basically, the rules are the contest goes till the 31st. You can draw up yourself or find a picture on Google that meets the qualifications. Basically, it needs to be Superman or Spider-Man themed, or both, which is really cool too. And it also needs to have Mr. Comics 89 somewhere in the picture. So say you found a really cool picture of Superman and Spider-Man together on Google. All you need to do is save that picture, put a text script on there, Mr. Comics 89, and post it to Instagram, tagging me. My channel on Instagram is the same here as on YouTube here, Mr. Comics 89, and that's how you enter. So the winner will be decided on August, or it ends the 31st, and the winner will be decided the next day or the day after that. The winner for the winning picture gets Batman Rebirth number 31. This is signed by Tom King himself, and it has with the COA. So this is the prize. Hey Rod, how's it going? So this is the prize for whoever wants to enter my contest and win. And wins. This will not be decided. It will not be decided by a random thing or a draw from the hat. Obviously, I want to pick the best. Hey, Big Lion Cat, how's it going? I obviously want to pick the best picture. So The winner gets that signed Batman Rebirth number 31 by Tom King with a COA. And like I said, I posted the link, and I'll just do it again here just for this is the link to the channel where I did the video where I explained the rules and what I'm looking for the picture. And like I said, all you have to do is post the picture to Instagram and tag me, which is under the same name as now. And I have 2 people entered so far, and my son is working up a picture too. So he wants to enter, so I'm gonna let him. No, just let him do that. And don't tell him. But I don't think I have a different prize for him. Well, that's okay. If you hit me or if you wanted to enter all that, I suppose you could maybe email me, but it would be hard to communicate since we don't do since you don't have Instagram. But I don't know. I'll have to message you a little bit later and see how things are going. But I'm gonna give my son his own signed comic book, as for entering, because I don't think it's fair to to have. I wouldn't want to feel pressured to let him win, and also wouldn't feel right if I said, "Okay, my son won. Thanks for entering, guys." So I'm gonna give him his own comic out of my private collection. I'm gonna give him a comic out of my collection that's signed that he gets to pick out. So, but yeah, so this is the prize again for signed by Tom King. For anyone who wants to enter. And if Big Lion Cat, if you want to enter us, we can see if we can work out something. I did Instagram because I just didn't feel 100% comfortable posting my email address in the description below. Just because I just you never know these days with identity theft and whatnot. I was just trying to be safe, so I figured Instagram was the easiest way to go. But if I do know you and I'm familiar with you, like you, Big Lion Cat, I'm sure we can work up something where I can give you my email directly or something, and you can enter that way. I have no problem doing that since I can know and trust you. Okay. Well, I do appreciate it. Like I said, I personally didn't feel 100% comfortable. That's why I did Instagram as the method of submission. So if I know someone real well, that's okay to do it otherwise. So anyway, so that's the whole shebang. I won't take up too much anyone's time, by going over the rules and whatnot. So just click on the link and or in the description below when this video uploads. Watch the video for how to enter and the specifications of what I'm looking for a picture. But it's completely up to you. You have Spider-Man, Superman themed, and Mr. Comics 89 somewhere in the picture. Just displaying the channel name. That's it. Otherwise, it's completely up to you. I'm not trying to control how people are doing their entries. So I'm trying to make it as free as possible and make it accessible for people who are not artistically inclined, so they can Google a cool picture that meets my specifications. Anyway, I'm gonna sign off now. Hope you guys enjoy the video, and as always, happy collecting. This is Mr. Comics signing off. Ciao, everyone.